Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, we're at a point now where I warped into the closest I could be, and we're now under attack. Rude. Wow, what the fuck was that?
Anything to protect the embrace. The gates couldn't hold. This is Hades' future. Metal. Ash.
Ooh. Oh, dead horse.
Easier when I was a kid.
But that's okay. I can get a new one.
Incoming!
Still sniffing around.
Bye.
Smashed through. Finally.
Wow, okay. Alright. Bye. Just fucking bye. Excuse me.
Up there.
Okay, you too. Okay, anyway.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me. More clips. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain.
Fuck.
If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. I'll never reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down the mountain!
Alright. Oh. Hi.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
For our mother!
Hey.
Varl and Sona, they're still alive.
Okay, hold on. I just lost connection. There we go. We're good now.
Bring down the demon!
Great. I'll take this. I'll take that.
May the goddess remember!
Strike it down! Destroy it!
Back to the tainted earth! The corruption will not take hold!
You move so fast.
Faithless and forsaken, you will die!
Destroy it!
May the goddess remember! The corruption will not take hold! Faithless and forsaken, you will die! It's false! We did it!
Finish them!
Oh, Mother be praised! You cannot escape our grasp!
What? What?
We did it! Aloy did it! We only helped. I thought we would die.
Okay, there we go. It's got a little wonky there for a little bit. Alright.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down. You saved the tribe.
Yeah.
Did what no brave or war chief could do.
Well,
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
maybe.
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. The braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Carja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo, ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decision saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here.
True. Man. I got something in my
Are
teeth.
your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure. But I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
I'm back.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Aloy, so you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us.
I did run through a lot of them.
Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Sure.
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction.
Right? Wait,
What
what?
if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you. Finally.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soban. You are cleared to proceed.
Hey.
Welcome to Aletheia Cradle 9, Brood 1.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped. So this was it?
Where you were born.
But why?
Like, this is just Matrix now. Sort of. Okay, so I have full heals. Do those.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Wow. Alright.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Dude, this shit's like bonkers right now. I'm all about what's going on. Like, I might actually go a little long today because maybe I get close to finishing the game, but like I want to know more.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come.
Everything's broken or painted on. How long have they lived here?
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then.
Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and go off steam.
See, this is where I could see that being an issue is you have the idea of an AI who seems to be having to take care of kids and then now doesn't know how to take care of people as they get older. So it's like everything's just kid related.
I have no choice but to release you. But
Why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go!
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now, and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here, and sleep, and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave, and you will learn.
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
Ooh.
What was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Okay, I believe those are on a different level. I hope. Otherwise, that makes this a little hard to do. I don't want to go up there yet.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of
I know we're
school.
going through this all the time, but I want to clear out all these.
So much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day. Hello, child.
There we go.
My name is Samina.
I think that's all of them.
Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline. Priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Also,
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
also the focus is not something new. The focus is specific.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek.
Hey, guess who?
My creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Oof. Oof.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I am Elizabeth.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
And that will be the last power cell. Is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it.
Scan malfunction rectified. Eluthium Group 1 access unsaved.
But drop, please. Oh, fuck. I was supposed to go up. That's annoying. Although there was nothing down there. Or at least it didn't look like there was anything down there. Is that locked door?
This is
Sure is.
going to be interesting.
Ooh, here we go. Hi. Well, this is weird. I mean, I've just been gone for like 10 minutes.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive. The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora. All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
Fuck, this is weird. I don't like it.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be.
Nora, make way for
Make
Aloy!
way, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
No, that makes sense that she was pissed off. That it's like, first you shun me and now you worship. Like, what the fuck? But
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa.
it's also interesting that she had to reword like things that she
I know
learned
the path ahead will
into
be
what things that
dangerous.
they would
To
understand
kill a metal devil
in like
sounds
their
impossible, but I believe in you.
weird way.
Thank you. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story.
I do too, actually.
Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Yeah.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Carja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter?
Aloy.
What was her name?
Alana.
Shit.
She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed.
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
What?
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. We couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift, and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on.
I'm glad I stopped for that.
I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Oh, you're touching me. Oh boy.
I guess it can't hurt.
Goddess, the anointed will wash all signs of corruption away.
Do I need to talk to... Should I talk to everyone here?
Aloy, how did you do that?
Don't worry about it.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
Thank All-Mother for bringing her to us.
I will lead a war party to Meridian. You have my word.
Goddess protect her, so she can cleanse the
Aloy,
corruption that's still
how did you...
infected.
We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
As murderers brought slaughter to our tribes, that they will not escape All-Mother's justice.
Pray for me, Aloy. From your lips to the goddess's ears.
In all my years, I have never seen anything like that. All-Mother Mountain open to her.
The goddess protects, Aloy.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive!
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
Mother Mountain open to her. She's the daughter.
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right.
Have I told you that I'm the goddess? Oh, alright.
So
We got some stories going too.
Shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives.
I just heard this exact same conversation outside.
Common sense isn't always so common around here.
Right, okay.
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. if the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Okay.
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
Oof. Oof. That was brutal there, Aloy. Real brutal.
She will destroy the corruption that still spreads through the world.
The Anointed has showed us the goddess's mercy.
Oh, god damn it.
But now she will show those murderers the goddess's justice.
I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I thought that was one of those things where it jumps into a cutscene. And for whatever reason, it paused or something like that, but we're good. Back to here. I'm here! Do I have to go down there? I know it's like here. Fine, I'll warp to this one, just so I can hit the actual waypoint. Instead of having to, like, go... If I get past it, I don't know if it'll continue me on. Or what. But... we're almost there. I don't know. I don't know how much game is left. I think I should probably check the percentage complete, because I think there's somewhere where I can look that up in one of the menus. I just don't know which one. Oh shit. Notebook? Stats, I bet. Oh. I'm like, fucking 17%? Oh, 78%. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna... We should be pretty close to being done. I've got all of the collectibles out of here. Done all the... I've basically done everything out of that. This one is less so, but... Wow. Fucking look at all these. So that just tells you that this is kind of what's in order. God. Because it doesn't just pop in, yeah, these ones are going to be the more random ones. But it just kind of goes to show that all of the ones that I picked up in here all are from, like, the main chunk of the story. Yeah, we now have those, but this has all been collected. Like, there's a lot of shit. Okay. So now, I am here, which means... I'm actually just gonna save here.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
I've already been here before, though.
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Yeah, it's guarded all right.
Yep, we're here again. Oh, okay, great. So we can just skip that. Oh, there's gonna be a Stormbird, isn't there? Alright. Yeah, let's just resave here too. Because I have to climb up that way. Yeah, because I had to do, like, this is where a Stormbird was. Yeah, I climbed up over there. So what I'm gonna do, maybe this will work. Get the stealth one on. Like that. Can't be seen.
Here they come.
I'll wait this out. I just don't want to fight everyone again. Especially these guys. I hate fighting the Glinthawks. Uh-oh. Yeah, I tried to, like, sprint my way through here last time, and it worked! Ish. It wasn't ideal. But if I don't have to, like, deal with Glinthawks shooting at me while I'm trying to climb this,
For the trail.
that would be ideal.
They soaked from melted snow.
I don't see a Stormbird. I'm glad about it. But I'm confused by it.
Never know when I might need these.
Yeah, the Stormbird was, like, around here. I was definitely fighting it. And I know between Stormbirds and Thunderjaws and, like, all of those massive things, they don't just stay dead. Like, they do respawn. Okay, so I see a... Do I actually see a path here? Nope, I gotta go around. Wow. Wow, look at that light.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
I'm assuming there's going to be a point where I have to use my ability to get in again. Also, thanks for the yellow again.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Yep. Okay, so that's a way down. Okay. All right.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
There's nothing in here really, so...
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but... after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's Time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think
Mind
we'd
your
worked in the
footing.
same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smug comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Here we go. So instead of doing that, go this way. Come on. Ugh. Get those ups, Aloy. I assume it's in here. That it? Sure
This should
is.
be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Now the question. Can I warp to here? Actually, it kind of looks like I can. It's just I'm maybe too close to it. Right, can I warp to any of these other cauldrons? I can't. Or is it because I'm inside? Because I want to get that armor. But I can warp to here. This will be the thing that I do right now. Even if I can't warp to the cauldron, which I hope I can, I'll get this here done, hopefully right now. Get the armor. I'll end the video, and we'll continue again. Because like I said before, I think I'm getting really close to ending the main part of the game. Like, I'm gonna guess that I'll defeat Hades, bring Gaia back online, and that's gonna end up being the end of the game. Notwithstanding what's going on in the Frozen Wilds. Alright. Oh, that doesn't look like I can do it. Yep, I can't warp to there. I'll have to warp to the campfire there. That's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. Oh. Up. Because I've been staring at this armor for how long now? 30 hours? Oops. Okay. Go through this door.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism?
There sure is.
Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
90, 270. Okay, so 90 would be here. 270 would be here. 360 would be up. 450 would be that. And 630 would be that.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside. Alright, now let's see what we can do with this material.
I don't get anything, any resistances or anything like that, but I now have a shield. Yeah, look at the top. And you can also see it over me too. Where now if I get hurt, it goes to the shield first and then... Wow, okay. I forgot where I was going. Okay, that, right, I need to go through here. Or do I? Yeah, I think I need to actually, nope. And what people have said is like, this is definitely armor that you want for the end. Yeah, it says this armor can't fit any modifications, but more than makes up for it by letting Aloy to soak up a huge amount of damage before taking any of her own. Keep an eye out for the armor flashing red and making a high-pitched ringing sound, which indicates your defensive shield is almost out of power. This armor proves invaluable going into the end game, so be sure you've collected them all before reaching the final few missions. So, reading that it's going to be invaluable makes me want it.
Snow sets in quicker than frost.
Wait, hold on. Let's do that. I'm gonna go get back into where I was, and then we will head in, or and call it a.
I'll get the upper hand.
Nope, it saw me. They all saw me. I was curious on how long it was going to take for it to have the shield come back online, but it didn't look too bad. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Fucking go up. Bye. No, I do like the visual representation too, that the little shimmer that makes it known that, no, you've got it, you're fine. So I don't actually have to look directly up at the health. Alright. I'm happy that I now have that finally. However, it sounds like she's louder. Like, it sounds like there's a lot of metal clanging together. Alright, we're back to here. I hate that one. Come on. There we go. I know this one doesn't really do much. I mean, because there's a ramp on just to the left, so. Hey, I'm back. Alright, we'll rappel down again. There we are. Alright. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, there will be another, at least, episode, because I think we're at a good point where we're looking at... Ow! Getting shit done. And again, if I go down to... Here we're at 79%. I'm pretty sure that tends to include all of the collectibles and stuff, and like data points and whatnot. So it's still a lot. I'm not going for a complete 100%, but it does give me an idea of how close to the end of the game I am. As for everything else, I think that is probably going to be... Oops, that's not actually what I wanted to. I'll pick that back up. Nope. There we go. I almost did the same thing. I'm gonna try and end the game today. I would like that. So, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. I'm Blurry Phoenix, and game on.